A very good afternoon and welcome to the Gowan Group Stadium for Spurs for this one, where Spurs will look to show just how much they've improved so far. Incredibly important that this space is for all of us to enjoy, regardless of your identity. Often under Spurs winning 2-1 at Manchester City, possibly through the help of the hand of a certain Rosella Ryan, who is on the bench. Keating, that is very much dominated in terms of possession of the shirt. Keating started 14 of the 16 games thus far across all competitions. Lee Grant and Amanda Neal then. And here is the aforementioned Kelly. Does just about keep it in, but Amanda Neal then cut out well by Neal then. And now a chance for Grace Clinton to run forward. Finds Beth England, who gets in a proper physical test. And suddenly an attacking platform for Manchester City. Hemp inside, Coombs starting to tick the ball around. De Fret, Hasegawa. Kelly going. Kasparai, who gets the 1-2 and it's in a lot of space. Neildon's lost her. Kasparai's cross, headed half away, still in there. Angled. Would be a brave person to possibly bet against scoring again today. Hasegawa. It's a clever training ground routine, and Hasegawa's caught late. There's no attempt from Clinton to even think of arguing with the decision. An immediate hand up. Hasegawa, what a choice. It's round the wall, and it's a brilliant save by Votikova to deny Alex Greenwood. 5-4 from 1-0. And that's certainly been proved in Spurs with Manchester City, the quality they've got. They'll always be entertaining. An opening, an overload down this left flank. Coombs has put herself in an advanced position there for a second. Hemp down the line for Coombs. Hemp again. Just stopping and then turning on the afterburners with the acceleration. Looking for Shaw. Oh, it's an own goal. Looked to me to have come off Molly Bartrip. Khadija Bunny Shaw was Hemp with that classic stop and then charging forward. That was 1-0 down here. Really strange goal. Turner miscommunication. And now Votikova has to. And of course, a good way to endear yourself to Spurs fans is scoring the winner in the North London derby. But right now, Spurs are on the back foot once more. And it comes from Greenwood. Only half cleared, volleyed back in. A brave block back there. It's not a head injury. It's changed a little while back now. Manchester City get the ball back because they had it before. Hasegawa carrying it forward. Particularly in the wars when it comes to injuries for Spurs and blocks at the back and putting her body on the line. Too much on the ball. Plenty going forward as well as Kelly sends it on. Angeldal. Hasegawa. Back to Votikova. Manchester City. Hasegawa just caught late. I do like to often go short from free kicks, Manchester City, rather than put the ball direct. And it comes from Greenwood. It only half clear, which is rapidly potentially running out of footballs. And in turn leaving the supporters club a bit short of a bob or two. But that's a good problem than both of those two. Clinton cutting in off the left, as she often likes to do as a right footer. She's threaded that through nicely. Chance! Burrows through and then threads the Ivan needle really to get that into Thomas. It's the return ball. Now forward from Kelly, who Manchester City into the quarterfinals in the Conti Cup, a competition they've got a lot of good history in. Play. Inside to Kelly, helps it on. Lovely move this from City. Angeldal, what's at the end of it? Kelly again, deflected. Tico continues here with this corner. Cross put in. Will come back for Hasegawa, who's content to. Greenwood's angle ball. Cleared in the nick of time by Evelina Suominen. Manchester City will be very pleased with this start, which might be about to get even better. Kelly Kelly inside, missed by Coombs, who almost got a second bite at the cherry. Quite openly feared her international career might be done. Hasegawa. And Godal trying to make the most of her opportunity to get a start today, having a spot in the team with ruled out injured. Hooked only half clear by Bartrip. Underlap. A very tactically flexible team, Manchester City. As Alexandru's lost it in a bad area, Thomas helps it on for it. Got a goal and 2 assists in that 7-0 win against them in the reverse fixture. He scored 6 against Spurs in the WSL in her career for City. Second full season at Manchester City after signing from Atletico Madrid. Lovely, beautifully constructed move this. Is there something at the end of it? It's Martha Thomas! And it's 1-1. Spurs brought back from their jubilation. Ball looking for the run in behind. Was there a foul? Nothing given to the... Hasegawa. Opportunity to try and test herself against the likes of Chloe Kelly and Lauren Hemp. There's a fizz and turns and, my goodness me, creates problems at will. Kelly. Inside for Shaw. Bit the home side. Bartrip. Such a key figure at the back for Tottenham Hotspur. Developing at Everton before Manchester United had signed her one time, so it was a bit full circle when she came back. Here's Neil Den. Now England on for Thomas, who will strive to get there. Well, one back. And then slipped in behind, looking for England off the boot of Olga Attinen. Sent forward under pressure by Keating. Well won by Bartrip. Now Clinton, Sumanen. Spurs are really growing into this contest. 3 goals already across this campaign, the Norwegian winger. Hemp gets the 1-2. Hemp in behind towards that far post. Kelly drives the corner in. Hasegawa. Ticked on by Kasparai. Now Wahabi. First WSL start thus far. Hemp. Goes round the outside. Hemp's cross towards Bunny Shaw, who heads it straight. Stat from MCW Stato. Keeps a track of all things like this on, but Manchester City want to make it 2-0 before half-time. Hemp has got him behind here. It's Lauren Hemp. Votikova unconvincing. Such a joy to watch in full flight. Unless you're the person who's being charged with stop. Bartrip. Clinton. Oh, what a lovely move this is from Spurs. Cross from Amanda Nielden. Certainly a very entertaining approach that Villa Hammond's had Spurs playing with this season, and it's brought them good success, but that's the first half. Hopefully nothing too serious for the Jamaican. Manchester City looking to continue their winning streak, but Spurs have half-time here, and Manchester City, Spurs holding their own and finding a foothold the longer the half has gone on. Martha Thomas 3 points if they can turn this half-time lead into a victory. Spurs starting to down 18% to their country at the World Cup last year. A little bit. Now often a Manchester City better place to do so as Kelly crosses. And now coming forward in a much more assured fashion. Martha Thomas chasing in the channels as she loves to do, and then cutting inside. Trying to twist outside. It's won by City. Manchester City. We're looking to make it in there to win it from Hemp. Good pressing as a team collectively from Manchester City. Coombs releases Hemp. Real danger here. Lovely flighted ball from Wahhabi towards Khadija Bani Shaw. 2 free non-penalty goals per 90 minutes. That's an extraordinary number. Here's Hemp. Hemp trying to provide Shaw with some serve. And finish off January with another win. Make it 4 from 4 for the month. Around the corner from Clinton. Good work by Hasegawa. Sent forward off the head of Alexandri. Beth England's chasing. Haven't seen too much of England in the contest so far. Czech international, previously of Slavia Praha and PSG. Here's Hemp, given away carelessly by Spurs. Sliding challenge from Sumanen for Thomas, but instead it's come to Hemp, who's charging forward, has Shaw on her outside. It's Khadija Bani Shaw, 10th goal against Spurs in 6 games against the North London club. Scored a hat-trick in the first Thunderbolt. Beautifully weighted pass from Lauren Hemp. What else did you expect? And she marks her 50th WSL appearance for Manchester City across her impressive Amway, who's now, of course, into her 2nd season in life at Bayern Munich, so won't be adding to that tally anytime soon. Manchester City's quality, they are a new look, improved outfit under Robert Villahamon. Manchester City pushing for a 3rd, though, in towards Coombs. Oh, not the best corner in truth, straight to Celine Bizet, and suddenly here comes Spurs on the break. Grace Clinton. Great challenge from Hasegawa. Substitutes becoming the norm, it's certainly allowed for a greater deal of tactical flexibility. As Kelly looks to get in there, away by Bartrip. Now Thomas has to be wary with Hasegawa. Nipping at her, Hasegawa nearly won. The centre half is back on the bench as well for the first time since her injury in the North London derby before Christmas. Shaw. Hasegawa. So confident and impressive with the ball at the left. No foul there from Charlie Grant, who did briefly win it back. Now Hemp again, such a clever touch from Lauren Hemp, that's her at her best. In. Nervous moments for Spurs. Hasegawa. Manchester City fancying their chances of a 3rd. Short in what was seen as something of a transitional campaign after a lot of departures and incomings in the summer of 2023, in the middle of the actual season itself. For a 3rd, Hemp. And Godal. Just too much on it for Hemp. Hemp's cross towards Shaw, who takes it down brilliantly, almost shy. Kelly inside, playing advantage from the foul. Hasegawa up against Sumanen. He's eyeing the crossfield ball. Now Kelly. Kelly drifting inside. Goes down. Referee uninjured on against Sumanen, and now Wan Shrang has her first touches on her Spurs debut. Naz is caught offside in one of their London derbies. I would expect that Beth England will push forward more from a number 10 role into more of a traditional number 9, leading the line. Clever ball from Jess Naz. Finds Celine Bizet. Bizet's still going. Bizet's cross. They Cup 6 days later. And then Spurs at home against Aston Villa before the international break on the 18th of February. And the small matter of a North London derby. Go short. And then Hasegawa with the switch. And Kelly. Hasegawa. Energetic pressing from Wan Shrine. City do that. Arsenal will have a chance to join them on that figure of 28 points, 3 behind Chelsea when they pen. Neil Den caught in possession by Kelly. Real chance for Manchester City. And then Neil Den in about 5 minutes or so. And her form with Everton, of course, is what led to Manchester City signing her. Now back to Votikova. Oh, got to be careful there. Shaw wins it back. It's Coombs. Could be put a few nerves in the Manchester City camp. Instead, here comes City, though. Hasegawa. City doing that here and using their highly impressive bench. That is two sights to scare the heck. Naz trying to burst through. Wahhabi had to be sleeve if they wish to use them. They can already brought on Naz, Wang Shuang and Petzelberger, and here goes Wang Shuang setting Naz free. The two subs combining. It was not ideal, and the angle was only getting harder. And so good in tight spaces, manages to keep it there. Way. Shaw becoming the first player for Manchester City to hit double figures of goal. Late twist here. Chasing what would be a first WSL title since way back in 2016. Found themselves finishing second. Last season came fourth, of course. So that's played forward, and Fowler's managed to get onto it. Here's Naz inside for Wang Shuang, who tries to help it on and does get it through to England. It's Beth England for Spurs. Awkward for Manchester City. Nicely threaded ball through from Wang Shuang on her debut in the WSL offer. 28-year-old who has 23 goals in 140. It's fallen to Park. That's always dangerous for an opposing defence. What lovely feet from Jess Park, and still going. And then Park shoot. Bizet forced back, but they're under pressure here. Kelly, who has options, still going. Down the line for Hemp. Cross put in. Dealt with well by the sliding Bizet. Spurs clear. But they need to do so much. Hammond, Gareth Taylor's side have to find a way to come here and win. They look like they're doing that, and they might be about to put the icing on the cake through Fowler, who is Park out to Kelly. And Wahhabi inside for Park. Matilda Vinberry is stripped and ready to come. Midway through stoppage time now. Almost 5 years ago now, and goals from Steph Horton, Lauren Hemp and Gemma Bonner gave Manchester City victories, gave Spurs victory. Only 4 Spurs players from that starting lineup still at the club. Bartrick clears in the last minute of the minimum 5 added on. So Ryan couldn't quite bring it under control. 3-0, 1-0, 3-0, 3-1, 7-0. Now 2-0 to be added to that run. A professional performance from Manchester City, leaders Chelsea. And it is a first loss in 5 for Spurs. Great. Yet another successful day out for Gareth Taylor's team.